Oh my gosh. I can't believe I just recorded 30 minutes of silent video. Like, I legit messed up 3 times in that video. I messed up my freaking sources so you couldn't see what I was doing. I messed up the audio because for some reason OBS wants to take my mic off the default mic for the PC, which is, in my opinion, stupid. I don't know why. And the third time was because I was bored and have no friends, and the only people I have that would actually be willing to do this are busy doing their own things at the moment. So I'm on my own when it comes to making ideas up for videos. I have had one heck of a weekend, and I haven't even done much. This is the video. This video. Hello, hi. This video is meant for my gaming channel, Orb. Not minus, not plus, not vaults. Orb. Just Orb. ORB. We're here to play a game. It's the Wikipedia game. I'm not sure if it's got a name. It's something I'm taking from another YouTuber because I can't come up with another idea. And again, I have no friends. So, what we're doing is I'm pulling up a random word generator off of my phone. And then I'm going to, from this word here, missile, this was the last word we had. Actually, was it this word? Hang on, let me, this one. I had to get missile, not rocket. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I had to get the word missile, right? The goal was to take this word here, and from this word, I have to find another word. Another word is from this random word generator, right? We're going to do that a couple times because it was entertaining and I actually had fun for like the first 2 or 3 words that I did. That took 10 minutes to find them, and they were glorious in each and every part of the video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. The back of my head feels like it just got smacked with a baseball bat. I don't know why, but it does. Comment down below if I missed any words and what your favorite word to word interaction was. Subscribe if you're new or on the comeback too. Without further ado, no. I need one word. Just one. So it has to be a person, place, or thing, because a lot of other words are like mass produced, right, in a paragraph B size. So we're looking for the word profile from missile. This could be as easy as one click. This could be as easy as just scrolling down. Rules. We're not allowed to use anything in the pictures. The pictures in below, not using. This right here, not using. This right here, not using. Guess what? Why? Because we're not going to do nothing else. We cannot go to another tab or device to find said word and place it on the screen. That's just not how that works. And for reference sake, we cannot use any links we clicked in the past. If so, that would suck. For the sake of knowing what we have and have not clicked in this video, we've only clicked on the word missile. So we can't look and click at missile ever again for the rest of the time until our next video. Are the rules clear? Comments, chat, we good? This is not being streamed, this is being recorded, so let's just say comment section. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and start scrolling down. Well, interesting. I'm going to go ahead and just keep on going right here. The word is profile. Singular, not plural. Can be link, can be word, has to be found in this mess. Hello? I heard a thump. Must have been a door shutting. Oops. Sorry if I'm quiet for a lot of this. I'm actually like reading, trying to find the word. My nose is all the way stuffed. I hate it. Anyway. Flight systems. I don't want to do that. Engine, warhead. You know what's funny is, when I was in like, what, 4th grade, wasn't really that big of a nerd. I was more of an outside kid. But at the same time, I found a book about space rockets, space anomalies, black holes, and the like, and what scientists thought of them. And the entire time, they were talking about black holes, stars, and the collision of dark matter and actual reality, right? What it could spell for us in a long, long time from now, and a bunch of other stuff, right? Looking at a bunch of these words and looking at the concept of rockets flying off of different platforms and leaving and then landing somewhere else reminds me a lot of that book. Why is that funny? Because the entire time I was reading that, I was not studying rockets, I was studying space stuff. Outer space, not stuff for mass destruction or recreation, depending on your use, your preference in having a rocket. Um, hmm. What would go with profile? Thinking characteristics. I'm looking real hard through this too, just to find exactly what might lead me to it. This is a very, very difficult setup we have here because each of these links might have like this word that could be mistaken for a cruise, like on a ship where you go out to sea and have like vacation and stuff. And they just have a link for a cruise missile instead. Hmm. I'm going to press military vehicles because there could be the word profile in this. I'm beginning to have a headache. It's from the ache in the back of my head, not from actual headache or looking at the screen. Which is sad because I thoroughly enjoy looking at screens all day and sleeping on the back of my head. Whole body in the air, just perpendicular, head, body. Head, body, and pillow, just like that. I think our best bet off of this, because this is actually meh anyway. I think combatants is our way to go. Let's see. By the way, this is not a Veterans Day video. I didn't mean to or intend to run into like actual historical events on a political and military scale. This is legit random chance encounter with word generator. I don't know what the deal is with it, but we're here. What is this? Hmm. Hmm. So, I'm very tempted. Let me see this. Okay, so I'm looking at it and I'm not seeing any profile. I'm reading and I'm not seeing it. What's that? Okay, cool. So, I think I want to put and attempt chaplains. I'm stuck between these two, chaplains and medical personnel, because medical personnel need the file or the profile of their patient before treating. Chaplains are ministers to military personnel, and in most cases, their family and civilians working for the military. So, they might be the ones collecting profiles. I'm not entirely sure how they fit in. I think I want to go medical personnel, though. I think that's our best bet. Let's see. Needs both soldiers, sailors, and other service members. The disparate, not desperate. This is sorely involved the prevention of treatment of infectious disease, especially tropical disease. In the 20th century, the ergonomics of health effects of operating military-specific machines and equipment, such as submarines, tanks, helicopters, airplanes, undersea, and aviation medicine, can be understood as subspecialties of military medicine, or in any case, originated as such. Few countries certify recognize military medicine as a formal specialty of subspecialty in its own right. Okay, cool. So I don't know if that's what that meant. Didn't know there was a word for that. I thought it was just betrayal. But that works. Might have to figure out how to use the blur function on my PC here in a second, because trauma care directly involves a person with traumatic injury. Ergo, they would need to have a profile at the ready in order to further diagnose any serious other problems that can occur due to a person's state at that moment in time. A profile, as far as I'm aware and concerned, is a collection of data, significant data related to one person, group, or state, and can also be used as a way of differentiating between sizes. The profile of this tube is larger than this one. The profile in dimensions is much greater than this other tube. Just a wild thought out there. I want to run trauma care. I want to. Because I'm not seeing any other. I don't want to use these links because I think they just run to different country stuff. Yeah, and that's the references. So I can't use references, and I do not want to use these links because some of these, something tells me they're going to be in some form of other language, and I am not going to be able to understand it. That's difficult. I'm not going to use these. I'm going to use these too many in a row. I'm going to stick with this. Medicine by country. That's literally what it is. Wow. Alright, YouTube. Don't mind me. As far as I'm concerned, I'm blurring every one of these images right here. Every one of those just got blurred. Congratulations. Potential to cause prolonged disability or death. There are many causes of major trauma. Blunt, penetrating, including falls, motor vehicle collisions, stabbing wounds, gunshot wounds. Depending on the severity of injury, quickness of management, the transportation to an appropriate medical facility called a trauma center. Very tempted to press that just because it is the center at which all information is collected on people and are confidentially set aside. I feel like I'm going in the wrong direction. They would never mention the word profile with anything medically relevant because that nature, right? In the context of one's physical being. Well, no, because the Confidentiality Act, I could be wrong. The thing that says doctors can't expose or hand one's personal medical information off to any other individual without the direct consent of said person that profile is based on. Correct me if I'm wrong, comment section, chat, people, you, yes. That is a very, very firm, like, I feel as though I could get away with going in this same direction and just finding the Confidentiality Act because it directly pertains to it. No? Hmm. The initial assessment is critical and involves a physical evaluation and also may include the use of imaging tools to determine types and injuries accurately and formulate a course of treatment. That's literally what I just said. It directly involves the collection of data on a person, ergo, a profile. So, injuries generally are classified by either severity, the location, or combination of both. The profile, where it is, how bad is it, what does it look like? That is the profile of an injury. Causes, I don't need that. Pathophysiology. Yes, this is the combination of funny bone. You hit your elbow and it jolts your nervous system and it feels bad also. It could bruise up right there. That's what this is talking about. That's pathophysiology. If you want to look into it, there you go. I wouldn't recommend trusting Wikipedia. I'm just having fun here. I'm not entirely sure if it's a very trustworthy. I mean, it had a thing up there that said citation needed. It wasn't cited, so I don't know where to go for that citation. I just know that it's there. Um, profile. Why did it have to say symptoms? Including. Okay. Was just blurred. Is still being blurred. I'm having a tough time finding this word. Comments, people, viewers, like. I have a new idea. I'm not gonna call you comments or chat anymore. You are now. Hmm, you're now. Hmm. What should I call you guys? Comment down below. What would you like to be deemed as a general term? I'm tempted to call you Orbeez. Not like the, well, kinda like the product Orbeez people use for their feet or whatever. They put them in water, they swell up. You can put your feet in them and stuff, and they like encapsulate water, and it's supposed to be like it's supposed to have a different feeling, but you don't really wash yourself with it. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I'm tempted to call you Orbeez because each one of you, as far as I am aware, care of, are a different color and have different tolerances. Some are thick, some are fragile. So, what should I call you in the comment section? You can roast me for that. I don't really care. I'm looking for profile. Hmm. Dang, it's already 2 a.m. Basic life support. Okay. I am realizing I am not getting anywhere. I'm not finding anything related to profile. I've gone through a serious amount of just reading paragraph after paragraph. So, what I am going to do is I'm going to find the closest thing I can. Hmm. Physical examination is honestly, I think, the best way to go about it. Ooh, medical history or medical record. Come on, really? I thought I was getting close with the history and the medical record, but no, apparently not. Hmm. Really? Okay, so I'm guessing. I'm guessing. There is no way that profile would come up in the context of anything medical. If I'm wrong about that, correct me down in the chat, but in the comments, wherever the flip you guys go to text and give your opinions. I'm looking at it, and that's honestly like nerve wracking to me because I am not seeing the word profile anywhere in this, and yet I can name a number of things that would be in the context of a profile. Hmm. I can get close to the word file, like medical file. Hmm. I think I'm getting closer the further down I go. Format of files. I think I'm wrong about that. I think I am. Oh. Hmm. Okay. So I think medical records the way to go. Health record, medical chart. Documentation of a single patient's medical history and care across time with one in particular healthcare. Cool. Image films that could be changed to files. Why not why? Why films? Huh? Hmm. I think I'm going in the wrong direction again. Okay. So I think I'm gonna change up the way I do it. I'm just gonna go with the first couple things I see. Um, Dang man, this is tough. Let's go with care. Boom. Okay. Let's go with. I feel like we could have gone the other direction. If we went somewhere along the military lines, find an agency, and then go somewhere along FBI, CIA, some cop investigation type deal, eventually we'll come across someone who's trying to profile someone else, and there we have it. That'd be profile, but instead I decided to go medical with it, which turns out to suck after a little while. Unless you're in need of it, in which case go, but still. For this in particular, uh, for this endeavor, it is not needed. Getting further and further away, aren't I? How about this? Let's go United States. That is not one we have not picked, but because I'm having such a difficult time, we're going to do that anyway. I'm going to find agencies because I have absolutely ran out of ideas. I'm going to go all the way down here. Conservation, politics, don't really care. National government, don't really care. Going down here, political parties, don't really care. Subdivisions, meh. Foreign relations, meh. But at the same time, where you at? Military, criminal justice, FBI. I've already done FBI. I'm going to stay away from that. I'm looking for sheriff departments because they have law enforcement stuff and keep files, records, and the like. And guess what? We have profiles of suspects. See where I'm going with this? You guys really need to figure out your name because I'm drawing a blank on just one word. Don't depend on me for your name. So what I'm looking for in this, I'm looking for, sure, I'll look for duties. Cool. Investigations. Homicide investigation. That's what I'm looking for. Don't want that. I feel like they could get away with linking like actual, like not actual investigations, but TV show investigations, like a short video from YouTube to further like identify exactly what the gravity of the situation is when it's said in context of what you're trying to really put out. And it doesn't really have to be uh super graphic. It could honestly be just a scene where someone says, "Yeah, this is a homicide. That's a problem." And it you get where I'm going with that. Um I don't want to do it. I see the word autopsies. Autopsies have files, profiles of other people. I know as soon as I click on it, I'm not going to find it because it's going to go directly into the medical field and I'm going to get lost all over again. I don't want to do it. No, no, no. What am I doing? I could look up computer stuff. I'm not going to look it up. I'm going to find something that leads into the field of technology because computers have files in their directories, their paths, right? It's not profile though. Xbox has profiles. Gaming stuff has profiles. What else has profiles? Profiles description. This is difficult. Service of process and summonses. I didn't know that was that's the plural of that. And chorus carrying other duties with regard to yeah, that's typo I guess. I don't know. Someone being goofy. Maybe. We don't want just law enforcement. We want investigation. We want files. We want specific information. Internet. Okay, no. No. Can I get a profile on this subject? Like I've heard Toby Keith say it on "Beer from Our Horses." His song. I'm not gonna show a clip, but if you want to look up that song, it's called "Beer from Our Horses." Not sponsored by his stuff, by the way, but I can't get a profile that really sticks on this one. Is a direct quote from that music video that he says, I know, I've heard it so many times, which means it should be in this. It should. And it, I mean, sadness. Okay, I think. I feel like I was getting close with that. Okay, so I think it's in the process of investigating crimes that people throw together a profile on someone else's patterns. So, okay. Is an ancient sign that may have roots as far back as 1700 BC. Good grief. Dang, that was a short one, too. Hmm. Okay, so. So. I think. Dang, man. That's not what I meant to do. I wanted to highlight this right here. Demographic. That's another word for profile. Are you kidding me? Are you serious right now? The closest we could come is past tense? Bruh, that's not fair. I'm right there. Like, where is the singular one? Dang it, man. I'm gonna keep reading this because I'm gonna find it one way or another. Look. We have pro and filed. We have filed about people. Oh my gosh, 2 times. Profiling, the act of. The act of, again. Okay. So I think the word and notion was correct. We are going for profile. But in the context of law enforcement and investigative procedures, profile is a way of saying how a guy looks, not. And every instance that's being like said here is either past tense, which means they have described him before and have a profile of him, but because it's not profile, it doesn't count. Profiling means they are working on that description, so that way they can better fit that person to what profile there is. Dadgummit, man. I can't believe we got past tense and the act of in the same time. I just knocked off my computer again because I could not see my screen. I am slightly offended. Like, can you work yourself out, please? So I can, like, chill? Dang. My other computer was turned on in the process of doing that. Oof. Um. Hello, how are you? Let me just. Uh-huh. Come on. Queue up. I'm gonna shut you down. Actually, no. Where are my settings? This. Boom. Yeet. You deserve an update. Check for updates. Do your thing. Well, that's the thing. I'm gonna continue on with this. I think, because suggesting the profiling of criminal psychology should be replaced with randomized priorities. I should say profiles of individual suspects. That should say profile. Okay, I think I should click on psychology because it is. Look at that! Look at that! Three of them. Profiling, bruh. I'm on the right track. I'm getting closer. I'm getting very, very close. I've almost knocked off my computer for the 3rd time. I sound like a madman to everyone outside my door. Okay. That's downloading. I'm waiting patiently. Uh-huh. Yes, I'm a heavy breather. It's because I'm invested and excited at the same time. Because when I see it, oh boy. This is the longest one we've gone through, and I've read through more paragraphs, and I'm not even reading them. I'm just skimming over words. There's 2 in that one alone. Three. 4. 5. 6. We found it, chat! Profile! That took way longer than it needed to. I cannot believe it took us that long. I've been recording for, what, an hour? I've been recording for an hour and looking for one word, chat. The first 3 in the video I messed up on took me 10 minutes each. Oh my gosh! That took way too freaking long.